In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to optimize your iO1's EQ settings using our Lithe Audio app. If you haven't already done so, please download and install the Lithe Audio Wi-Fi app, which you can find on the App Store or the Play Store. And once you have done that, and you've also set up your iO1 to your network, you're ready to go. And you should therefore see the Lithe iO1 in your app. Now, once we're here, we need to go into the settings for the iO1, and there are two ways to do this. The first way is to go here, and then speaker settings, and then make sure Lithe iO1's there. Another way you can do it, in case you want to, it's an easy way, just swipe left, room settings, and you're here as well. Okay? You can rename the speaker here with the pencil icon, and the first setting is speaker volume. So speaker volume, it's just a volume bar from 0 to 100, and you can adjust the volume to whatever value you wish. This is actually important if you've got an optical connection going to the speaker, because the only way to control that volume is through this volume bar. And that's just because an optical connection is restricted and requires the volume to be controlled via the speaker. Okay? Now, onto the treble. You've got three settings here, and they're based on frequency. You've got a low of 2 kHz, a mid of 4 kHz, and a high of 6 kHz. Now, there's more detail on this on our article, but I will just briefly go what's best for what. Okay? So on the low 2 kHz, it's more accustomed for acoustic and let's say podcasts, because the acoustic guitars harmonics are more prominent around 2 kHz. So it's ideally for acoustic, maybe even folk music and podcasts. Okay? In your mid range of 4 kHz is more custom for vocals, so you can get vocal and clarity can be enhanced, especially in some songs in this range of 4 kHz, and as well as in terms of instruments, snare drums are enhanced. The definition and sharpness of a snare drum is enhanced at a range of 4 kHz. So if either of these are more accustomed for you, then I'd put it on the mid range of 4 kHz. And this is ideally for pop, rock, funk, R&B, hip-hop kind of music. And if that's the music you tend to listen to, or you may want to listen to now, then I'd suggest putting it onto the 4 kHz range. Okay? And lastly, we have the 6 kHz high treble range. And this is more for cymbals, percussion instruments. It increases the crispness and really enhances instruments such as like tambourine, triangles and bells. All of these kind of percussion instruments are enhanced. So it's ideally for, let's say, electronic, dance, jazz, classical music. It's all enhanced in that high pitch range. Okay? On to the next, we've got pitch. Pitch will increase and decrease the loudness of the setting that you have. So for example, if you like, let's go for like, let's say we like R&B, kind of pop, we like the vocals. We don't like it as much, so then we would decrease the pitch. So if you decrease it, it decreases the loudness, let's say, of that pitch of that tone. Okay? And then the other way, you can go up to a value of 6. So it goes 6 to -6. So you have a lot of versatility with how much you can amplify or decrease the loudness of the sound that you're playing. And then we've got presets. We've got outdoor, indoor, and pendant. So if your speaker's outdoor, put it on outdoor. If your speaker's in indoor, put it indoor. If it's hanging, put it in a pendant. These, we've actually fine-tuned each one of these ourselves to get the most optimum sound output, the best balance we can do, best bass, best everything really. So a lot of time and effort has been gone into each preset. So I recommend just trying the presets by themselves from the get-go first before applying any of these, and you should hear a great difference in between each one. And then we've got speaker output. So whether you want to have the speaker in stereo if you've got a pair, or if you've just got just the one, put it on mono, or if you've got two speakers outside and you're not really benefiting from a stereo, then you can always put it on mono as well. And this balance really only applies if you've got a pair, but if, let's say, you want more in the passive, you the master, you put on 6. And if you want more on the passive, you play it on -6. So you can fluctuate between the master and passive using this bar. And that is everything you need to know on how to customize your iO1 speaker. As I said before, if you need more information of the different treble, what benefits there are with the pitch, if you want more detail on that, please have a look at an article where it's explained there much further in detail. And if you still got any more questions after that, you can always email us at support@litheaudio.com for more information. Okay? Thank you.